You are closer to your miracle than you dare to believe. In fact, the very moment you decided to press play on this message, something inside you whispered, "This is it. This is the one that will shift me." And it's true, because right now, you are stepping into an awareness so powerful, so transformative, that it doesn't require effort, struggle, or technique. You are entering a state where winning, yes, even winning the lottery, becomes as natural as breathing. You don't need to do anything, just listen, just allow, just receive. There is a power within you that has been waiting for your attention. It has been whispering to you through your desires, especially the desire for abundance. Freedom. Desires are not accidents. They are not random. They are invitations. Every true desire is a promise already given to you, already fulfilled in the unseen. What you want wants you back. What you seek is already yours in another dimension of your being. Think about that for a moment. The longing you feel for financial freedom, the vision you have of holding that winning ticket, the excitement that rises in your chest when you imagine your life transformed, that is not fantasy. That is your inner reality calling itself into the outer world. You are not imagining something that doesn't exist. You are remembering something that already does. There is an ancient line that says, "Whatever you ask for when you believe, you have received it." Notice the word have past tense. You don't wait to receive. You accept it as done. You don't work for it. You rest in it. You don't chase it. You become the version of you that already has it. And this is why you don't have to do anything today. Just listen. Just let these words sink into the deepest part of your awareness. Right now, imagine, without forcing it, a simple scene. Maybe it's you checking your bank account and seeing a number bigger than anything you've ever seen. Maybe it's the feeling of your chest opening with joy. Maybe it's the softness of your breath when you realize you are finally free. Or maybe it's the sound of someone congratulating you. It doesn't matter what the scene is. It matters how it feels. Feel the beef. Feel the gratitude. Feel the certainty. This feeling is the key. This feeling is the bridge between the invisible and the visible. When you feel it, even for a second, you shift timelines. You align with the version of you who is already wealthy, already blessed, already chosen. Let me tell you something profound. You don't manifest by wishing. You manifest by accepting. The moment you accept the end is already done, the world must rearrange itself to match your inner truth. Someone once said, "As you believe, so it is done unto you. Not as you hope, not as you try, not as you deserve, but as you believe." Belief is simply the acceptance that what you desire is already yours. That is the secret. That is the law. That is the power. Think of a child who imagines themselves to be a king or queen. They do not question it. They do not doubt it. They live in the fullness of that role with innocence and certainty. They walk as if it is true. And in their world it is. You're invited to return to that childlike acceptance, not naive, but powerful, not forced, but natural. You'll be invited to step into the state of the winner, the receiver, the one who already holds the prize. Winning the lottery is not about luck. It is about alignment. It is about matching your inner frequency to the outcome you desire. When your inner world and outer world align, life cannot help but deliver what belongs to you. Imagine again, this time more deeply. Let the scene unfold in your mind without effort. You are standing somewhere familiar, your room, your living room, your car. You are holding your phone or a piece of paper. You look at it once, you look again, your heart pounds, your hands tremble, you laugh, cry, or fall to your knees. Not because it is unbelievable, but because it is finally here. The life you saw in dreams is now in your hands. Let that moment fill your entire being. Let the energy of certainty wash through you like warm light. Feel the shift. Feel the truth of it. Feel the knowing that this moment is yours. There is a line in Scripture that says, "Call those things which are not seen as though they already are." And that is exactly what you are doing right now. You are calling your abundance into form. You are claiming your wealth by feeling it before seeing it. You are becoming the version of you who wins, not through force, but through awareness. You are not manifesting money. You are manifesting the state of the one who already has money. You are not manifesting a winning ticket. You are manifesting the consciousness of the winner. And Consciousness is everything. Let me give you a simple example. Two people buy the same lottery ticket. One buys it out of fear, hoping it will save them. The other buys it from a state of quiet certainty, a calm inner confidence that says, it is already mine. The ticket is the same. The numbers are the same. But the consciousness behind it is different. And the universe always reflects consciousness, not action. This is why you don't need to do anything. You don't need rituals. You don't need to force positive thoughts. You don't need to beg the universe. You simply need to rest in the knowing that the end is already yours. Close your eyes for a moment. Listen to your breath. Feel your body settling. Feel a soft warmth rising within you. This is your inner power awakening. Let these words sink in gently. You are chosen. You are worthy. You are safe to receive. You are allowed to have more than enough. You are allowed to win. You are allowed to rise. You are allowed to prosper. There is no limit placed on you except the one you accept. And today, you release every limitation. You release the old stories that said you must struggle to succeed, that money comes only through effort, that abundance is rare. Those beliefs were never yours. They were given to you by a world that forgot its own power. But you are remembering yours now. The gentle ancient truth says, all things are possible to the one who believes. That means you, not someone special, not someone more deserving. You. As you listen, your mind is softening. Your heart is opening. The doors of your inner world are swinging wide, allowing abundance to flow in with grace. You are stepping into a reality where wealth is natural, easeful, expected. You are stepping into the timeline where you win, not someday, but now. Feel the shift. Feel the calm confidence growing stronger. Feel the knowing becoming clearer. Feel the reality settling into your awareness. You are not hoping for wealth. You are remembering your wealth. You are not chasing abundance. You are receiving abundance. You are not asking for permission. You are claiming your birthright. And so, let this moment become your turning point. Let this be the moment you say yes, not with your words, but with your state of being. Yes to wealth. Yes to receiving. Yes to winning. Yes to the life that has been waiting for you. You don't need to do anything more. The inner shift is enough. The feeling is enough. The acceptance is enough. Life will take care of the rest. Events will unfold. Circumstances will align. The path will open. And the win will come, not by accident, but by consciousness. Rest in that truth now. Rest in the knowing. Rest in the certainty. Rest in the abundance that already surrounds you. Because your miracle is not on its way. Your miracle is here. And now you simply allow it to unfold. And as you continue to listen, feel how every word sinks into you not as an idea, but as a lived truth. The power that shapes worlds is not somewhere outside. It is not in circumstances, not in luck, not in chance, not in statistics. It is in you. It has always been in you. Your imagination is the creative force of your entire life, and what you accept as true within becomes the world you walk in without. So allow yourself to imagine once more, not with effort, not with strain, not with trying, simply with gentle acceptance. Picture yourself living the life that wealth gives you, not the money itself, but the life. The ease, the freedom, the comfort, the joy, the security, the generosity. Feel what it's like to help the people you love. Feel what it's like to wake up without worry. Feel what it's like to breathe fully, deeply, because everything is finally okay. This feeling is not fake. It is not pretend. It is the seed of your new reality. All creation begins with an inner state. Everything you have ever experienced began as a thought, a feeling, a belief, a state of being. So when you shift your state, you shift everything connected to it. Someone once said that the kingdom is within, and that everything flows from that inner kingdom. It means the outer world must bow to the inner world. It means the outer cannot resist the inner once the inner becomes stable. It means once you feel wealthy, life must reflect that wealth. It means once you accept the win internally, the external win must appear. It is law. Just as surely as a seed must become a plant, your inner acceptance must become your outer world. You are planting that seed right now. You are watering it with every breath you take in this state of knowing. You are giving it sunlight with every moment you allow yourself to feel the truth of your desire already fulfilled. You are not waiting for the lottery. The lottery is waiting for you to become the one who receives, waiting for you to align with the version of yourself who already holds the winning ticket, waiting for your state to match your desire. Feel how powerful you are. Feel how natural it is for you to receive. Feel how effortless it is when you stop resisting and simply allow. The universe is never withholding from you. It is responding to you. It mirrors your inner world with absolute precision and absolute love. You don't need to doubt. You don't need to question. You don't need to look for signs. The feeling is the sign. The inner shift is the proof. The ease you feel in this moment is the bridge to everything you desire. And you are crossing that bridge without effort, without stress, without trying to figure out how or when or through whom. The how is never your job. The state is your job. The acceptance is your job. And you are doing that perfectly right now. Every breath draws you closer to the version of you who already has what you want. Every word you hear strengthens the awareness of your inner power. Every beat of your heart aligns you more deeply with your fulfilled desire. You are changing states. You are stepping into your chosen reality. You are becoming the one who wins. There is a line that says, "It is the Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom." That means abundance is not a reward. It is not a prize. It is not something you earn. It is your inheritance. It is something meant for you simply because you exist, simply because you are. Let that truth sink in. You are not asking for something extraordinary. You are claiming what is naturally yours. You were never meant to struggle. You were never meant to lack. You were never meant to live small, scared, or limited. Those were illusions, temporary states of mind that you are dissolving right now. You are remembering who you are, the creator, the chooser, the one who decides the inner world and therefore the outer. If you can feel the win is already yours. Not tomorrow, not someday. Now, breath by breath, thought by thought, feeling by feeling, you are entering the state where abundance flows freely, continuously, joyfully. You are stepping into the rhythm of receiving. You are aligning with the energy of winning. You are becoming familiar with the feeling of having more than enough. And the more familiar this feeling becomes, the faster the outer world shifts. Not because you are forcing anything, but because you are allowing everything, allowing the blessing, allowing the miracle, allowing the overflow, allowing the life that has been waiting for you. Everything you want is already done in the unseen. You are simply tuning yourself to the version of you who already holds it. You are stepping into the timeline where abundance is the norm. You are walking into the world where you win, where you prosper, where you rise, where everything aligns for your highest good. Just keep listening. Just keep allowing. Just keep receiving. And as you remain in this state, notice how natural it begins to feel. What once seemed distant or impossible now begins to feel familiar, almost expected. This is the secret no one teaches you. When a desire feels natural, it must express itself. When the inner world stabilizes, the outer world has no choice but to align. Let that feeling of naturalness grow within you. Let it settle into your body like a warm, gentle truth, the kind of truth you don't need to argue with, don't need to prove, don't need to justify. It simply is. Just like the sun rises without your effort, this manifestation rises within you without force. It blooms on its own. You are stepping into a state where wealth is not a surprise. It is your norm. A state where winning is not a miracle. It is your rhythm. A state where abundance is not rare. It is the air you breathe. Feel the shift happening gently, lovingly, peacefully. The old identity quietly dissolves. The stories of lack, limitation, and waiting fall away. And you are left with the pure awareness of who you truly are, the one who imagines and therefore the one who receives. Think about how many times life has shown you glimpses of this truth. Times when you felt something was going to happen, and it did. Times when you sensed a shift before it appeared. Times when you dreamed of something, and it came to pass. Those moments were not coincidences. They were reminders. Reminders that your imagination is the creative force of your reality. Reminders that what you accept within is what you encounter without. Reminders that you are the operant power. And now you are using that power consciously, effortlessly, lovingly. You are using it the way it was meant to be used, not with fear, but with faith, not with pressure, but with ease. Not by controlling, but by accepting. Allow yourself to notice how abundance feels in your mind. Notice how it feels in your chest. Notice how it feels in your breath. It is warm. It is open. It is calm. It is steady. This is the vibration of receiving. This is the frequency of the fulfilled state. This is the inner signature of wealth, and you are aligning with it more fully by the second you are not trying to win. You are embodying the version of you who has already won. Feel the difference. Feel the relief of that. Feel the quiet joy that rises when the pressure leaves. Because in this state, there is no competition, no doubt, no fear, no uncertainty. There is only yes, only openness, only the soft awareness that life is responding to you in a new way. You are no longer the seeker, you are the receiver. No longer the one who hopes, you are the one who knows. No longer the one who waits, you are the one who accepts. All around you, invisible to the physical eye, everything is rearranging itself to reflect this inner change. Paths are opening. People are aligning. Circumstances are shifting. Timelines are reorganizing. Not because you are pushing, but because you are allowing. Not because you are striving, but because you are resting in the end. You can feel the certainty settling deeper. You can feel the knowing expanding. You can feel the old patterns losing their grip. You can feel the new reality rising, steady and unstoppable. You are no longer imagining wealth from a distance. You are dwelling in it. You are no longer dreaming of the winning moment. You are living from it. And when you live from the end must appear. It is law. It is truth. It is the way creation works. There is a stillness in you now, a confident stillness, a peaceful assurance that does not need signs or proof. This stillness is the state of having. This stillness is the state of completion. This stillness is the state that brings every desire into physical form. Let it deepen. Let it expand. Let it guide you gently. There is nothing you need to force. There is nothing you need to fix. There is nothing you need to chase. You are in the state of receiving, and that is enough. The universe responds to this state with precision, with love, with perfect timing. Everything that belongs to this state is on its way to you, drawn by the shift within. Remain here, breathe here, allow here, feel the truth of your abundance, your success, your win, settling into every part of your being. And as you stay in this gentle awareness, notice how your mind begins to quiet itself. The old chatter, the doubts, the memories of past experiences, they lose their weight. They fade because they no longer belong to the version of you emerging now. You are stepping into a new identity, one that doesn't question its worthiness, one that doesn't debate what is possible, one that simply accepts abundance as its natural environment. This inner quiet is not emptiness. It is fullness. It is the fullness of potential, the fullness of certainty, the fullness of knowing that everything is already unfolding in your favor. Feel how your body responds to this truth. Maybe your shoulders relax. Maybe your breath deepens. Maybe your heart feels lighter. These are signs that you are aligning with a higher state of consciousness, the state of the fulfilled desire. In this state, nothing feels rushed, nothing feels forced. There is a gentle flow that surrounds you, as if life itself is carrying you toward your blessings. You begin to see that the outer world doesn't need to be controlled. It needs only to be reflected upon. And the reflection mirrors your inner world with absolute clarity. There is a timeless truth that says, the things which are seen were made from the things which are not seen. This means every physical outcome begins as an invisible state, your state. It begins as a feeling, a knowing, an assumption. Once that inner state becomes your dwelling place, the outer world must conform. Feel how profoundly true that is. You are not waiting for the win. You are accepting the state of the winner. You are not waiting for wealth. You are entering the consciousness of wealth. You are not waiting for good fortune. You are awakening to the reality that fortune has already chosen you. Let the feeling of being chosen settle into your heart. Let it wash away every old belief of unworthiness or uncertainty. You are chosen for abundance, chosen for overflow, chosen for the extraordinary. This is not ego. This is spiritual truth. When you desire something, it is because the unseen has already made it yours. Desire is the announcement of what already exists. So when you feel the desire to win, to receive, to elevate your life, it is not fantasy. It is your higher self showing you a glimpse of what is already done. You are simply catching up to it. Imagine again, softly, gently, without trying, what it feels like to live in the reality where wealth surrounds you. Not from a place of longing, but from a place of ownership. See yourself with ease. See yourself with confidence. See yourself with freedom. Notice how that version of you stands, breathes, speaks, thinks. Notice how that version of you feels when waking up in the morning. Notice how natural abundance feels to them. And now let that version of you merge with who you are right now. Let the identities overlap until there is no difference between the imagined self and the present self. When the inner self becomes the fulfilled self, the outer world follows with beautiful precision. You are stepping deeper into that identity with each breath. You are becoming more familiar with the vibration of abundance. You are becoming fluent in the frequency of receiving. You are learning the language of wealth without words, without effort, without doubt. And the more familiar this vibration becomes, the more effortlessly everything comes to you. People appear, opportunities emerge, unexpected paths open. You may not know how the wind will come, but you know it will, and that knowing is enough. That knowing is the seed. That knowing is the bridge. That knowing is the magnet. Your imagination is painting a new reality around you, even now. It is shaping outcomes, arranging sequences, repositioning events, so that everything aligns with the state you embody. You don't need to witness the process. You only need to trust the process, and you already are. Feel the trust blooming. Feel the face settling. Feel the state becoming more and more natural. This is the state from which everything flows. This is the inner world that creates miracles. This is the place where the win is not hoped for, it is remembered. Stay here. Breathe here. Let the state deepen. And as you linger in this state, notice how it begins to feel like home. This feeling of ease, of certainty, of quiet abundance, it fits you. It wraps around you like something you've always known but temporarily forgot. You are not stepping into something new. You are returning to something eternal within yourself. There is a soft clarity rising inside you now, a clarity that shows you just how powerful your inner world truly is. You begin to realize that every moment you choose this state, every moment you relax into the knowing of the fulfilled desire, you reshape the unseen structure of your life. You build a new energetic foundation without lifting a finger, without forcing a single thought. Everything responds to state. Everything mirrors assumption. Everything unfolds from inner acceptance. And here you are, accepting more deeply with each breath. You can feel your awareness expanding, stretching, opening. You can feel the old ideas and fears losing their hold. You can feel the shift from doubt to knowing, from hoping to receiving. This transformation is gentle yet powerful. It doesn't break you open, it softens you open. In this softness, your imagination becomes clearer. Scenes play effortlessly. Images rise without strain. You don't have to guide them. They guide you. They show you the life that is already written for you in the unseen, the life that is now crystallizing in your awareness. You might see yourself celebrating. You might see your family relieved and joyful. You might see the way your life changes quietly at first, then profoundly. You might feel the weight of old burdens lifting from your shoulders. Whatever appears, let it flow. Let it come. Let it show you what is already yours in the invisible realm. These images are not fantasy. They are previews. They are echoes from your fulfilled reality. They are glimpses of what you are aligning with right now. There is a line that says, "To him who has, more will be given." Feel the depth of that truth. It is not talking about possessions. It is talking about state. To the one who has the state of abundance, more abundance is drawn. To the one who has the state of the winner, winning becomes inevitable. You are stepping into that state right now. And because you have it within, it must manifest without. The world around you begins to feel different. Not because it has changed yet, but because you have. When you shift, the world eventually has no choice but to reflect that shift. You are becoming the version of yourself that life listens to. The version that walks in certainty. The version that holds the end is already done. Feel the power of that version of you. Feel the quiet strength. Feel the calm confidence. Feel the openness to receive. You don't need to explain how this will happen. You don't need to justify your desire. You don't need to calculate probabilities. Your imagination does not follow statistics. It creates them. Your consciousness does not obey odds. It sets them. What matters is the inner acceptance, the inner alignment, the inner state, and you are dwelling in it now. Notice how effortless this is becoming. Notice how natural it feels to believe. Notice how easy it is to rest in the unseen fulfillment. You're not forcing anything. You're not trying to feel positive. You're not pretending. You are simply seeing from the end, feeling from the end, living from the end. And that is the true creative act. Every desire fulfilled in your mind is a command issued to the universe. Every moment you remain in this state is a declaration that the end is yours. Every breath you take in this awareness speeds the unfolding of your reality. You are aligning with abundance, gently, lovingly, truthfully. You are allowing the wind to come to you with grace. You are relaxing into the flow of life rather than pushing against it. And in this relaxation, the miracle finds you with ease. Let the feeling grow. Let it warm your heart. Let it soften your thoughts. Let it become a gentle truth resting inside you. Because the more you dwell here, the more your outer world bends, shifts, and rearranges itself to match this inner state. It cannot resist you. It cannot deny you. The outer must follow the inner. It has no choice. You are becoming the master of your inner world, and by doing so, you are becoming the master of your outer world. Not through effort, but through awareness. Not through force, but through acceptance. Not through striving, but through imaginative alignment. Stay in this space. Feel this truth. Let your being absorb it fully. So now, as you rise from this moment, carry this awareness with you, not as a wish, not as a possibility, but as your truth. Walk with the quiet confidence that what you have accepted within is already shaping your world without. Let your heart rest in the knowing that the wind, the abundance, the freedom you felt is not a dream. It is your new reality unfolding with certainty. Trust the unseen, embrace the feeling, and allow life to deliver what is already yours. Your miracle is not coming someday. It is blooming now because you dared to believe.